Hey everybody, good morning. Professor Doom here. So I just wanted to do a quick recap because there have been a couple of new messages that have been put out on this clock that is really interesting because, as you already know, the countdown is going to lead us into 11 o'clock today. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick recap really quick. The very first one, I do remember now what the first message was that I saw, and that was dark to light 30 greater than 50, the greater than sign. You know, it's like a sideways V pointing towards the 50. And then it said ears ringing. That was the very first message. Here was the next message that I started taking snapshots of. And as you can see, you're watching a movie, Fantasyland, pawn, sheep, everything fake. Let's take a look at the very next one. Up is down, left is right. The entire earth is hollow, flat, distracted, trapped, as above, so below. And the reason why I even decided to come out with this video, even to show you the updated, someone sent me a comment in the comment section that they were watching Israeli news live stream, and Israel, or at least a representative of Israel, says that their help will come from within the earth. Now, I obviously am trying to look this up and to see exactly who said it, in what context it was said. And was this in, were they speaking Hebrew? And was it translated into English? I was looking for all of the source. So that is what made me decide to come out with this video. Anyway, that was a very interesting statement indeed. So let's take a look at the very next installment message. Here. The truth would put 99% of the people in the hospital. And we've already covered this. 6 o'clock. This is a military term, started in World War I, when it came, I guess, to pilots. You know, watch your six, I got your six, something like that. Well, the backside could be dangerous or coming from behind, an attack. And I found that very interesting, especially the very founding of the statement of 6 o'clock came from the United States military, although, yes, there's a bunch of other militaries now that use it, and it's even used in the public domain as well. But very interesting because we have the aircraft carrier strike group that has left the Mediterranean Sea, went in through the canal to the Persian Gulf, to the Straits of Hormuz. Also, we covered the scene having to do with what appears to be an aircraft carrier upended, looked like it could be going down into the water. Like I've already pointed out, the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower was christened, what, 1975? That's when it first came out of the shipping yards. So that makes it quite a few decades old. Probably the prime target for, a false flag coming from within or from an ally of the United States, because they've done that type of thing before. Remember the Liberty. Let's take a look at the next one. Here was what it was yesterday. Behold a pale horse. The rider's name? Question marks. Death. And Hades followed with him. Now I'm going to show you the very next message. Very interesting. And it is going to lead me into my next video getting ready to come out. And we're just going to have to figure out exactly how this is going to tie in to my next video, because it, my friends, is very telling of what's going on in the skies. Let's take a look at the very last message. And you know what I want to say about this before we show you this last message? Yes, there have been doomsday clocks before. But I don't believe I have ever seen a messaging that have been attached to these doomsday clocks like this. Most of those doomsday clocks turned out to be nothing and didn't have messages, or they turned out to be some publicity stunt for the sales of some product by some company of some sort. Let's take a look at the last message. Boom, boom, boom. Israel. How much time was left when I took this snapshot approximately, I don't know, 15 minutes ago or so? That's how much time is left until 11 o'clock my time, I do believe. Is it my time? Well, it should be my time. I'm believing. So is that going to be 11 o'clock? Let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, yeah. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work out. What exact time would we expect to see something? And why is it that Heliofont channel on his web page put there a very interesting comment before he took the website down? The Jews are very bad people, or it could be also read, the Jews have very bad intentions. See, intentiones, that last word could very well mean they have bad intentions. And now all of a sudden, remember, this was a message that was put up on a website 11 years after they created it. And 2 videos, one 12 years old and one video put up just this year. And now all of a sudden we have all of this. This is what makes me now really particularly interested in the message that we see in this doomsday clock. I hope it turns out to be nothing. I'm not making any predictions, but I do believe, I do believe that I would keep my eyes out there just in case. That's all I can say about that. Now, let me get into making my next video while I still have time before work, because it's getting close. All right, thanks, everybody.